free, but really the fun is throwing a duck at something.
They're not used to me running a tight ship. They tell me to go at 10 till I go. So are we live? Scott, if you want to go ahead and make me live, and I'll just do a quick introduction. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to ColoradoSports.TV's coverage of the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls Prime Cuts versus Naughty Pines Derby Dames here this evening, live from the kill floor in Greeley. My name is Ms. Communication. I'll be doing a hybrid call, which means you're going to be hearing the house call over this feed. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we are going to get started as soon as I get the thumbs up from our head NSO. We're good? Thank you, sir. What? Well, I run a tight ship, friend. Didn't you hear? I got Battle for the Coast out of here. We got out the door 30 minutes early at Battle for the Coast. All me, baby. All me. No, I was told to start at 10 minutes till, so the game starts at 7. Game time is at 7. That all went on broadcast, Flacco. You're the most moist.
All right. Ever have a deja vu? I'll have a little deja vu here. Or maybe you have vuja day. You've been in a place that you've never been in before. Either way, welcome to the kill floor. Again, I'm Ms. Communication. And it is my pleasure to introduce to you our guests from a little bit up north. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Naughty Pines Derby Dames. Number 10, Masladian Devil. Number 103, Eat My Fairy Dust. Number 106, Helena Bucket. Number 1016, Mad Alice. Number 11, Kodiak Attacks. Number 13, Bitch Cassidy. Number 19, Eskimo. Number 22, Scream Punk. Number 3 is Honey Badger. Number 47, Venus Thigh Trap. Number 500, Bipolar Roller. Number 716, Vanga Bondage. And your captain, number 15, Ridicule. Naughty Pines Derby Dames are coached by Coach T.H. Siege. He is also the assistant captain for this game tonight. Let's welcome the Naughty Pines Derby Dames. Did you see what I did there? There's even a song split. because I'm magic. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to welcome your hometown heartthrobs, the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls Prime Cuts. Number 09 is Viper. Number 111, Nicotini. Number 1190, hey, it's Ricochet. Number 13 is Madame Medusa. And we got a 187 Slim Slam Mayhem. Number 2M is Tongue in Cheek. Number 214 is Kryptonite. Number 3, Tootsie Poppins. 357 is Jaded Pixie. Number 612, Sookie Scrap House. Number 77, Tiffy Twister. Number 85 is Tripsy Gypsy. Number 9, Emma Wrecking Ball. And your captain, number 99, Sergeant Pepper. Also say hello to the Prime Cuts coach, Outlaw, and assistant co-captain. And on the bench, that's Jukes Dukesum. Ladies and gentlemen, the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls, Prime Cuts. And now it is time to welcome someone special to the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to our anthem singer tonight, Alexa Rodriguez. Alexa is 12 years old. She is going into the 8th grade at Milliken Middle School. She is honored to be back singing the national anthem for the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls. So if you would please all rise. Gentlemen, caps, please. And I'm going to hand the mic over to Miss Alexa.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Was that not the most amazing thing ever? Let's give it up one more time for Alexa Rodriguez. Yeah. El Flaco congratulated me because I run this stuff on time. That's because officials and announcers are best friends. Do we have any folks tonight who are new to this great sport that we love to call roller derby? Oh, well, everyone's a pro. That means we'll see you at the next recruitment. Excellent. Tonight's regulation game is played in 2 30-minute halves, and the jam is away. That's number 1190, Ricochet out in front, lead jammer for the Prime Cuts. And deflecting that hit in the pack and breaking free, ready to score, that is number 19, Eskimo. Shanae in the pack, completing her first scoring pass. She goes ahead and calls off the points. Eskimo stealing points. Finds in that her first jam of the game. 29-13 ticking down, 3-2. Prime Cuts on top. On the line for the Prime Cuts, that's number 357, Jaded Pixie. She is jamming against number 15, Ridicule. And Ridicule out of the pack, lead jammer, Naughty Pines. Jaded Pixie, though, out and ready to score. Prime Cuts in black, walling up at the top of the pack. Naughty Pines, of course, in white and green. Ridicule smacks into the pack, calls off the jam. 1 point for white, but 4 points stolen by Jaded Pixie and the Prime Cuts. Score now a 4-point game with 28 minutes left in the first half. 7 points for the Prime Cuts, 3 for Naughty Pines. Tonight's game also being broadcast online at ColoradoSports.TV. If you've got any friends watching from home, make sure to let them know that they can tune in at ColoradoSports.TV. Jam is away, and in white, that is number 10, Meslanian Devil, and headed out to the penalty box, number 111, Nicotini. Track cut sending her out. Nicotini stepping in front of as someone that she had not previously passed, honoring that track cut. And your lead jammer is Meslanian Devil. Maz making her way through the pack. She's got Tootsie Poppins to beat. And on the out of play call, 4 points for Naughty Pines. Another 5 power points, 9 points on that jam for Naughty Pines. We'll wait for that scoreboard to update. And I can update you, you need to buy those Chuck-a-Ducks. They are $1 for 1 and $5 for 3. We're gonna be chucking a duck at halftime. Score updates 8-7. Naughty Pines taking the lead in our first lead change of the game. It's number 15, Ridicule, out there on the track for the ladies in white, and she becomes lead jammer. And Ricochet out and ready to score for the Prime Cuts. Ridicule getting knocked to the infield. She goes ahead and steps back in, calls off the jam. 3 points for Naughty Pines. Make sure to join us on June 13th for our garage sale to raise money for our new track. You'll see flyers hanging around the event. If you have anything to donate, please let us know. We'll happily take your donations. Score now 11-7, 25 minutes left in the first half. And around the outside, that's Eskimo, lead jammer, Naughty Pines. Naughty Pines garnering lead jammer status the last 4 jams in a row. She's jamming against number 357, Jaded Pixie. Eskimo sees Jada Pixon coming. 2 points. Score now 13-7. Still a close game. 6 points separating these teams. 24 minutes ticking down on the clock. Your jammer of record is Nicotini for the Prime Cuts. She is jamming against number 10, Maslinian Devil, but Nicotini becomes lead jammer. Maz out at the top of the pack, ready to score. Nicotini still caught in the fray. Big hit by Chris tonight to the infield. Gym class hero having to play a little dodge skater in the center. Points for Slaughterhouse. Score now 11-17, 23 minutes ticking down on that first period clock. Thank you and welcome again to Pateras Creek, one of the newest sponsors of the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls. We have a porter or a wheat for you to try at our concession stand. Only $5 gets you that tasty craft beer. That's number 15, Ridicule on the track for Naughty Pines, but out in front and lead jammer is 1190. Oh. Ricochet. Ridicule, though, out and ready to score. Shenane, though, only having to contend with 2 Naughty Pines blockers. Backlock being accessed to Slim Slam Mayhem. She'll head to the penalty box for 30 seconds. Slaughterhouse fielding number 357, Jaded Pixie, and she is joined on the track by number 19, Eskimo. Pixie up at the top of the pack, great drop waterfalling by Naughty Pines, and she gets through, lead jammer. Eskimo, though, looking to put on the pressure, out and ready to score as well. Eskimo, cutting through the pack, picks up 3 of her own points before Pixie is able to call off the jam. 2 points for Slaughterhouse. Three-point game now, 20-17, Naughty Points on top. That's number 111, Nicotini on the line for Slaughterhouse, but out in front, that is number 10, Maslinian Devil, lead jammer, Naughty Pines. Nicotini out and ready to score as well. Only 2 blockers, though, for Maz to beat at the top of the pack. And Maz, stepping in bounds, picks up a track cut. That means we're going to have a power jam advantage. Slaughterhouse Derby Girls. Nicotini breaking free from the pack, picks up 5 power points. 3 blockers for Tini to beat in the pack. And she looks for that pass. 5 more points for the Prime Cuts. Nicotini getting ran to the infield. Great block by Slim Slam Mayhem. Still forcing the re-entry, though, all the way around back to turn number 3. Power Jam has ended. Nicotini, though, on a scoring pass. Maz was already out and ready to score when she headed to the penalty box. 4 more points for Nicotini. Maz Lane double out. 4 points for Naughty Pines. Of course, we don't have a lead jammer, so we will go to the natural conclusion of this jam. Nicotini putting up 4 more points at the end of the jam. 2 additional points for Naughty Pines. 18-point jam for Nicotini in that last jam. Gives us our second lead change of the night. 35-26 Prime Cuts on top. Naughty Pines fielding number 15, Ridicule. She breaks free, a lead jammer for Naughty Pines. That's number 1190, Ricky Shanene. Bipolar roller, though, knocking her to the infield, forces the start around turn 1 for her. Ridicule breaks free, 5 points for Naughty Pines. Shanene knocked all the way back to the straightaway. As Ridicule picks up another 5 points. Ridicule getting knocked to the outfield, forced to reset. Shanene looking for it at the top of the pack, out and ready to score. Ridicule calls off the jam. Team timeout being called by the Prime Cuts. 12 points for Naughty Pines. Means we've got another lead change, ladies and gentlemen. 38-35 in favor of Naughty Pines. Slaughterhouse Derby girls participated in Weld County's Relay for Life last night. Our goal was $1,000 and we donated $1,354.52 to cancer research. Great job, Slaughterhouse Derby girls, and thank you to all our supporters for helping us raise that money. Team timeouts, of course, last a minute. Each team gets 3 per game. Coming back from that timeout, Slaughterhouse fielding number 357, Jaded Pixie. She is skating against number 19, Eskimo. And Eskimo sneaking in on the outside, lead jammer. Eskimo has jammed 3 times in this first half thus far and has garnered lead jammer status 2 of those 3 times. Jada Pixie out and ready to score. Eskimo on her first scoring pass. She is nudged to the infield by a Tripsy Gypsy, forced to call it off. 2 points for Naughty Pines. 40-35, 17 minutes left in our first half. Deep Rock Water, one of our longtime sponsors here at the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls. That's number 1190 for the Prime Cuts, Ricky Shanene. She's skating against a number 10, Maslanian Devil. And hey, who's lead jammer? Maz Tesla, Slaughterhouse defense. Top of the pack, Slim Slam Mayhem managing to nudge her out of bounds. Shanae up at the top of the pack with 2 to beat. And she does, 5 points for the Prime Cuts. Shanae tying it up as Maz is out and ready to score. Maz managing to steal 2 points, 3 additional points for Ricky Shanae. 8-2 in that last jam means we have a 1-point game. 43-42 Prime Cuts out on top by 1 point. 4th lead change of the game if you're keeping track. We have ice cold soda and beer. We have piping hot pizza over at our concession stand. Number 15, Ridicule with the star for Naughty Pines. And jamming for the first time tonight at Lead Jammer is Tiffy Twister. Tiffy looking for it on her first scoring pass. Ridicule still having problems with that Slaughterhouse defense. Tiffy forced to reset at the back of the pack. Slaughterhouse losing Slip Slap Mayhem to the penalty box as Ridicule is out and ready to score. 5 points for Tiffy. Tiffy Twister calls it off, but not before Naughty Pines has a chance to put up 4 points. Prime Cuts still holding on to their lead, 48-46, 14-15 on the game clock. You all may know we're rebuilding our track in July. We are still looking to raise about $2,000. You can donate at our merch booth. We also have caps and ear warmers for sale, also benefiting that cause. Number 19, Eskimo on the line against Ricochetene. Eskimo out in front, lead jammer. Shanae out and ready to score. Eskimo contending with Kristen Knight and decides to call off the jam before Shanae can catch up. 3 points for Naughty Pines, and that's our 5th lead change of the game tonight. Naughty Pines taking the lead at 49, Prime Cuts 47. Both teams have merchandise tables here tonight. If you look good in green, go get yourself a Naughty Pines t-shirt. We all know that everybody looks good in red and black, so you should buy some Slaughterhouse merchandise as well. That's Ricky Shanae out again for a second try up against number 15, Ridicule. She becomes lead jammer. Shanae with the assist from Kristen Knight with 1 to beat. Ridicule hitting at the pack, looking to pick up points on her first scoring pass. She calls off the jam. 2 points for Naughty Pines. They pull out a little further, 51-47. Yes, like a billion times, but I will do it a billion more. 51-47, 4-point game. Naughty Pines on top. 12 minutes remaining to buy those Chuck-a-Ducks. Buy all of the ducks, make them quack, and then throw them into a bucket for a prize at halftime. That's Maslanian Devil wearing the star for Naughty Pines. She's up against number 111, Nicotini for the Prime Cuts. of the pack. We've got almost 30 seconds now without a lead jammer being declared. And Maz picks up a track cut. We'll have a power jam for Nicotini and the Prime Cuts. Maz being asked to return to the track. Apparently a no pass, no penalty picked up there instead. Full minute of jam play and we still don't have a lead jammer. Who enjoys defense? Nicotini up at the top of the pack with a couple 2 feet. She's got one left at the top of the pack as Naughty Pines waterfalls forward. Prime Cuts losing Viper number 09 to the penalty box for 30 seconds. Nicotini cleared to the outfield. With that jam clock ticking down, still no lead jammer declared on the track. I'm a fan of defense. Good, I got another fan of defense. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, a full 2-minute jam without lead jammer status declared. That means that was some good blocking by both teams.
You were blocking like crazy.
Prime Cuts fielding Jaded Pixie up against number 19, Eskimo. Great turnout on the outside of the... Oh, that's for Krishnene. Lead jammer. And a track cut being forced on Eskimo. Ricochet in. A power jam for the Prime Cuts. 5 points for Shanae. She hits the back on her second scoring pass. Shanae being knocked to the outfield. 4 additional points for Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse calling it off as Eskimo on her feet. Means we'll have a power start. Tiffy Twister being fielded for this power start. Prime Cuts taking the lead on that last jam. 6th lead change of the night, 56-51. Just under 8 minutes remaining in the half. We have an illegal re-entry being assessed to Eskimo. Eskimo being told to continue in the direction of play to the penalty box. As Tiffy declared lead jammer. Five points for the Prime Cuts. Naughty Pines losing Kodiak Attack to the penalty box for 2 penalties, track cut and insubordination. 4 more points for Tiffy. 9 power points in that last jam. Slaughterhouse pulling ahead 65-51. And with Eskimo on her feet, we will have yet another power start. Slaughterhouse putting in Sergeant Pepper. blocker for the first time in the game. She gets through lead jammer, Prime Cuts. Eskimo back in and ready to score. Sergeant Pepper completing her scoring pass, calls off the jam. 4 points for the Prime Cuts. Little block being assessed right at the end of the jam to Suki Scraphouse, number 612 for the Prime Cuts. Score now 69-51, 5 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the first half. Team timeout being called for Naughty Pines. This is a great time for you to buy your last minute Chuck-a-Duck. We've got the girls going around selling those ducks. They're $1 a piece, 3 for $5. Slaughterhouse Derby Girls also sponsored by the Greeley Tribune. We want to once again thank our anthem singer, Alexa Rodriguez, for coming out and doing such a great job. Thanks, Alexa, for being one of our valued volunteers. We also want to thank our officials and other volunteers. Okay. Sure.
Hey, will you do me a favor? Hang on. Oh, she went away.
Slaughterhouse right now with a single blocker out on the track. Krista Knight, though, going for the block, but it's a no pass, no penalty. Her skate went out of bounds, but Ridicule will not lead because of that no pass, no penalty. Shanae becoming the lead jammer. She calls it off before Naughty Pines has a chance to score. Official timeout being called on the track. That means I get to officially pay some bills. Our next game will be right here. June 27th, the Bonesaw Bruisers will be taking on Southside, and the Butcher Babes will be taking on FOCO. Juniors start at 6, adults at 7. Join us right here at the Kill Floor on June 27th. We have a special anthem singer then as well. We will have Marcus John Ochoa in the house singing the national anthem. Great performer. You can find him at musicmjo.com. I got to listen to him sing last night at the Fillmore. It was good times fun. Blood and Iron, one of the sponsors of the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls. If you or your business are interested in sponsoring us, just go see the nice ladies back at the merchandise booth and they can get you in touch with the folks in sponsorship. Score right now with the clock stopped at 4:54 in the first half, 69-51, Prime Cuts on top. Prime Cuts putting a Jaded Pixie on the line in the star with the star. And Naughty Pines fielding number 10, Maslanian Devil. Big hit around turn 2. Going to send that blocker to the box, but it bought enough time for Maslanian Devil to become lead jammer. 4-on-1 right now, advantage belonging to Slaughterhouse. Forearm being called. Three points for Maz, 69-54, 4 minutes left in the half. It's number 19, Eskimo, on the line for Naughty Pines. She is skating against 1190, Rika Shanene, your lead jammer. Eskimo out though, ready to score. Rika Shanene getting in the fray, but 4 points stolen by Eskimo, 3 points for Rika Shanene. Score now 72-58, Prime Cuts on top. 3 minutes ticking down on our period clock. That's 3 minutes to get your chuck-a-duck, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything goes right.
Number 15, Ridicule on the line for Naughty Pines. She is skating against number 357, Jaded Pixie. Ridicule out and ready to score. Naughty Pines doing an excellent job tonight of building that bridge over troubled water, pushing Slaughterhouse's jammers back all the way around several turns in some cases. 4 points for Ridicule as Pixie's out and ready to score. She goes ahead and calls off the jam. Single point in that second pass, 72-63, 9 points separating these teams. And you know you want to buy a duck. 1 duck will set you back $2. 3 ducks will set you back $5. But everybody knows you want to throw 15 ducks. This is America and more is better. It's number 10, Maslanian Devil, and lead jammer in this power jam for Naughty Pines. Shanae picking up a back blocking penalty. Tongue-in-cheek and Tripsy Gypsy have to let her go out in front of the pack. 5 power points for Naughty Pines. Naughty Pines looking for that lead change. She goes ahead and calls off the jam. 2 additional points, 7-0 in that last jam. Two-point game with less than a minute on our period clock. 72-70, Prime Cuts eking out a lead. Help us come out in the lead with our fundraiser for our brand new track. We still are looking for $2,000. Help us over at the merch booth. Oh, big hit to the center on Eskimo. She sends her out into the middle. And that draws the track cut. Shanene back in. This will be a power jam for the Prime Cuts. Time ticking down on that period clock means this will also be the last jam of the period as Rika Shanene becomes lead jammer. Shanene breaking through the pack, 4-3 pack advantage belonging to Naughty Pines. Kristen Knight headed to the penalty box for failure to reform. Matt Ellis being sent out to the penalty box also for failure to reform. 5 points for Slaughterhouse. And 4 points being set on by Eskimo. We're going to shake out that score headed into halftime. 77-70. Prime Cuts ahead by 7 points. All right, does everyone have their ducks ready? We're going to do some chucking here shortly. I actually kind of need the people running the chuck-a-duck. Oh, here you are. It's chicken.
Sorry. No, just the bottle. Thank you. No, we're doing half, right? Half of whatever was in the pot.
Okay.
So they're going to get $32 if they win.
And welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV. I'm Ms. Communication here on the house mic for the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls taking on Naughty Pines. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick recap over both mics here of our first half action. Coming back from halftime, 77-74, three-point game with Slaughterhouse on top.
As soon as halftime starts, everything is a big phone tap off.
We are coming back from the first half before I turn down my volume so that folks can hear things. Just do a quick recap here. We had very many jams in the first half. Naughty Pines holding lead jammer status 12 times. Prime Cuts holding it 10 times. High-scoring jams of the evening for Naughty Pines. Number 15, Ridicule, had a 12-point jam. And number 111, Nicotini, with the high-scoring jam of the first half of 18 points, 10 of those on a power jam. Neither team in very big trouble penalty-wise. We've only got one player from Slaughterhouse sitting on 4 penalties. Again, to remind you, 7 penalties will foul you out of the game. And with this jam in play, all baked goods are 50% off at our bake sale. That's right, baked goods, 50% off at the bake sale here with the second half starting. I just want to give a special shout out to Hannah Smash Tana, an announcer's best friend. Thank you for getting me water, Hannah. That was very nice of you. You want to be an announcer's BFF forever, send a beer up here. Starting this jam, we got 1190, Ricochet. She's out in lead. Skating against number 15, Ridicule. Three on two, pack advantage belonging right now to Slaughterhouse. Shanae through the pack, picks up 4 points, calls off the jam.
It was a great idea.
Score now 81-74, Prime Cuts on top. Still got plenty of second half action though here at the kill floor. Number 19, Eskimo in for Naughty Pines. And that's number 77, Tiffy Twister, out and lead for the Prime Cuts. Tiffy calling off the jam with Eskimo putting on the pressure. 3 points for the Prime Cuts. 0 in that last jam for Naughty Pines. Ten-point lead now for the Prime Cuts as we head into the next jam. Don't forget to join us directly after the game at Weiler's on the corner of 23rd Avenue and 27th Street for our after party. It's number 357, Jaded Pixie, headed to the box for a track cut. Meslanian Devil out, but not lead. We had a no pass, no penalty, meaning she passed someone who was out of play, either down or out of bounds. We're going to go the full 2 minutes of this jam, but Naughty Pines right now putting up a 5 power points. separating these two teams. Maz taking a spill on the outside of the track. Forced to reset it at the back of the pack. And another track cut sending Pixie out to the box. Maz resetting it behind Krista Knight and Tootsie Poppins. Prime Cuts backing it all the way up to the straightaway, forcing Maz to re-enter behind Slim Slam Mayhem. Again, we are going to the natural conclusion of this jam. Big hit to the infield by Slim Slam Mayhem. Slim heads it back around the apex. And with the natural conclusion of that jam, we have another 5 points. 10-0 in that last jam. Means we've got a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's hot in here, but it's a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, come on, find that power. Tie game. If it's gonna be hot, at least it's good. Number 15, Ridicule, fielded for Naughty Pines up against number 1190, Ricky Shenene. Ridicule forced to reset at the back of the pack. Shenene fighting her way up to the top. Both teams losing 1 blocker apiece to the penalty box. As Shenene breaks free, lead jammer, Slaughterhouse. Jam called off, another 2 points for Shenene, 86-84. Prime Cuts eking out that lead. Number 19, Eskimo out in front, lead jammer. And for Slaughterhouse, that's number 77, Tippy Twister. Tiffy out and ready to score. We have a track cut being assessed to Eskimo. She'll lose her lead jammer status, and this is a power jam advantage, Slaughterhouse. Tiffy finding her way to stay in. And a low block being called. Number 47, Venus Thigh Trap. 5 points for Tiffy. (8-0) in that last jam. 23 minutes left in the half. 10-point lead for the Prime Cuts.
For those of you guys watching at home at ColoradoSports.TV, interesting situation there with number 77, Tiffy Twister, able to call off the jam even though she was not awarded lead. Lead was actually awarded to Eskimo, but she is in the penalty box. It came back out into the power jam for Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse fielding number 1190, Ricochenene. Number 15, Ridicule. On the line for Naughty Pines, and hey, Ricky Shenene, lead jammer. She's running at 100% lead jammer status every time she gets jammed in this half. Ridicule out and ready to score as Ricochet finishes a scoring pass for 4 points. Score now 98-85, 21 minutes left in the game. We want to thank everyone who dropped dollars in our bucket to raise money for our track. We are also having a garage sale and bake sale next weekend, June 13th, 7 to 3 at 2541 17th Avenue. If you are interested in donating items to our garage sale, speak to the folks in merchandise and they can get you Robin De Niro's information. Number 19, Eskimo out in front, lead jammer for Naughty Pines. Ricochet playing a little Iron Woman Derby out and ready to score. Eskimo breaking through the pack, picks up 4 points. 4-0 in that last jam. And just like that, we have a palindrome score, ladies and gentlemen, 98-89. Prime Cuts on top, and now you're literally smarter. Palindromes are fun. Number 10, Maslanian Devil with the star for Naughty Pines. She breaks free. Lead jammer, Naughty Pines. In the star for the Prime Cuts, that's number 77, Tippy Twister. Maz getting knocked to the infield. 2 points stolen by the Prime Cuts on that last jam, 2 for Naughty Pines. My interesting literary device is gone, but the lead is still the same, 191, a little less than 20 minutes in the game.
Hey, Coach. Hey, Naughty Pines. How's the sound? Is it better? I know it was loud. How's the sound now? Is it better? Better. Okay, good.
That's at number 15 of Fighting for Our Life, Ridicule. She has 2 to beat, Tripsy Gypsy and Slim Slam Mayhem at the top of the pack, and Ridicule becomes lead jammer. Kristen Knight in for a little eating the baby, but she's out of play, has to let her go. Ricochet out and ready to score. 2 points for Naughty Pines, 193, 7-point game with 18.5 minutes left in the half. Slaughterhouse Derby Girls would like to thank Blackjack, one of our fantastic sponsors. Out in front and lead is Tippy Twister. Eskimo, number 19, in for Naughty Pines, out and ready to score. Tiffy slamming a little too hardly into the pack, and we will have the jam called. We do ask for your relative silence while the MTs check her. But she's up again and ready to go. Let's give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you to our volunteer EMTs. They don't drink, so we stay safe. Thank you so much, EMTs. Of course, when a jam is called dead for injury, that means that skater will need to sit for 3 jams before re-entering again. Score 195, a little under 18 minutes on our game clock. Number 10, Maslanian Devil with the star for Naughty Pines. She's got tongue-in-cheek up at the top of the pack. And she becomes lead jammer. Slaughterhouse sending Pepper out to the penalty box on an out-of-play penalty. Ricochet serving that 30-second penalty, 5 points for Naughty Pines. Now, when a skater serves a penalty for another player, that doesn't ding her for the penalty, just so you know, but you do have to have someone swap in if you have an injury happen. But the biggest news there with that 5-point jam, 100-100, and we have a tie game. Tie game. Tie game. Lead jammer status belonging to number 15 from Naughty Pines, Ridicule. And wearing the star and out is number 187, Slim Slam Mayhem. 3 points for Naughty Pines, and that, folks, is our 7th lead change of the game. 103-100, Naughty Pines on top. Someone we think is the tops are the folks over at J&R Accounting, proud sponsors of the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls. Again, if you're interested in sponsoring us, or maybe your company would be, head over to the merchandise booth and they can set you up with information. Eskimo, number 19, lead jammer for Naughty Pines. She's skating against number 1190, Ricochet. Back speeding up big, a hit by number 106, Helena Bucket. She'll head to the penalty box. 5 points for Eskimo.
You got it! You got it!
Shanae clear and ready to score points. Eskimo calling off the jam. Puts up 3 more points, 8-0 in that last jam, 111-100. Naughty Pines with a rally. I'm pretty sure there are green and white fans still cheering for Naughty Pines here tonight. Where are my Naughty Pines fans? How about that rally? Slim Slam Mayhem back in and lead jammer for Slaughterhouse. She is skating against number 15, Ridicule. Ridicule out, ready to score. Slim Slam Mayhem slamming into the pack, calls off the jam. 3 points for Slaughterhouse, 0 for Naughty Pines in that last jam, 103-111. Slaughterhouse Derby Girls also want to thank the folks at Weiler's. Weiler's sponsors not only of our league, but of the after party. Join us over at the corner of 23rd Avenue and 27th Street for the after party.
Just slow down, guys. This is our game. Okay, nice second period. Just hold it down. Keep it up.
Slim Slam Mayhem playing a little Iron Woman Derby 2 times in a row. Lead jammer. That's number 10, Maslanian Devil out there, jamming against her. Slim goes ahead and calls off the jam, 0-0. Only thing that changed in that last jam was the clock, 13:22 remaining in the game. Slaughterhouse fielding Ricochet as number 19 Eskimo heads out on a back block penalty. Power jam advantage Slaughterhouse. Ricochet awarded lead jammer status. Sucked back into the pack though. Shanae calling off the jam. Looks like she lost a toe stop there off of that turn. Score right now 111, 103, 12-12 in the game. Eskimo still caged in the penalty box. Slaughterhouse fielding number 187 Slim Slam Mayhem. Slim fighting up to the top of the pack against Kodiak Attack, and they have to let her go. Lead jammer. Oh, big hit in the pack by Scream Punk. Slim, though, makes it free for a full 5 points, calls off the jam just as the power jam ends. 3-point game right now, 108-111. Naughty Pines on top, 11-21 left in the game. Ridicule number 15 in for Naughty Pines, and number 99 Sergeant Pepper. Lead jammer jamming for the first time in this half. Ridicule out and ready to score, putting on the pressure. Big hit off of turn 3. 0-0 on that last jam. For those looking for a refresher on their WFTDA rules, jammers can engage one another anywhere on the track as long as they are inbounds. And Fast Signs will create something engaging for you. Fast Signs, sponsor of the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls. Slaughterhouse putting in number 187 Slim Slam Mayhem. She is jamming against a number 10 Masladian Devil lead jammer. But Slim puts on the pressure, forcing the call off. Noco Fitness, one of our newest sponsors here at Slaughterhouse. Number 19, Eskimo on the line for Naughty Pines. Number 187, Slim Slam Mayhem out again for Slaughterhouse. We have a few things happening, but one of them is an injury off to the side of the track. For those of you joining us online here at ColoradoSports.TV, that is number 1016 from Naughty Pines, Mad Alice. She did take a pretty hard fall on her shoulder. We have the EMTs checking her out right now here on the track. It's been a really fast, really hard-hitting game here at the kill floor. Score right now, 111-108. We've had 7 lead changes in this game, so both teams playing relatively close to one another.
swapping leads back and forth throughout the game. You'll notice that Slim Slam Mayhem number 187 has been added to the rotation for Slaughterhouse. Number 77 Tiffy Twister suffering a fall earlier, and we'll see her walking off the track right now. She's got her arm in a sling. For those of you guys joining us from Wyoming that are watching the game at home, I will try my best to get an injury update for you from our EMTs when they're done seeing to Matt Alice. We've had a lot of swapping back and forth here in the second half. Lee Jamerson has 10 times thus far here in the second half. We do still have 9 minutes frozen on that clock. We've been seeing a few more penalties, a lot of bigger hits. Folks really looking to finish the game strong. You know, we always talk in roller derby about how my team is a second half team, but most teams are a second half team as they show up for the second half of the game. Once again, thanks so much for tuning into our coverage here at ColoradoSports.TV. EMT is now going to try and assist Matt Alice so that they can get her off the track and we can get the game back in play. Matt Alice going to try and get back up. They're going to go ahead and remove her skates super fast so that we can go ahead and get the track cleared. Once again, for you folks joining us here at home in Wyoming on ColoradoSports.TV, again, I will try my best to get you an update on Matt Alice's condition. Again, we always don't like to see injury in roller derby, but it's certainly hard when you're on the road as well. Presently, Naughty Pines apologizing for Matt Alice's elbow pad having to be cut off of her arm right now. They're talking about Disney princess ones. I'm not sure that's really the motif that Matt Alice really strives for as a skater in roller derby, but Scream Punk pointing out that Matt Alice has duct tape on top of her Velcro and that she puts her elbow pads on so tightly they can't even cut it off. We're going to go ahead and try and move Matt Alice off of the track here and get our game in play. All right, we're going to have our refs, our EMTs continue to look at Matt Alice. Once again, folks, I will come back here just on the broadcast, not on the house mic, to give you an update on her condition, hopefully here 111-108. We're going to come back with 8 minutes and 52 seconds here remaining in our game. All right, we have cleared Mad Alice off of the track, and El Flaco is going to give us the call that the injury is over, and we're going to be back to action here at the kill floor.
Man, Derby girls are some tough people. Let's give it up for Mad Alice, ladies and gentlemen. Because we've got her sitting right underneath the speaker, folks, I'm not going to bring up the music very loud, and I'm just going to do a real pared down call until we get her taken care of. It's number 1190, Ricky Shenene, out and lead. And number 19, Eskimo, in the penalty box right now.
Because Mad Alice is right under the speaker right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm running a real pared down call on the house so that I'm not too loud and right in their face. Ricky Shenene calls off the jam. Score now 111-111, tie game.
Score right now 111-111, tie game. Slim Slam Mayhem with the cap for Slaughterhouse. She is jamming against number 15, Ridicule. Ridicule out in front, lead. Slim out, ready to score. Pressure put on, jam called off, 0-0. Well, I turned it down because of the injury, and they were right in front of this little guy. So now that they're out of the way, let's have a little bit more of a party, shall we? Great job to Mad Alice. We wish you well. Out in front and lead, that's number 19, Eskimo for Naughty Pines. Sergeant Pepper, though, out and ready to score for Slaughterhouse. We are going to get that tie broken with 1 point. For Naughty Pines. 2 for Slaughterhouse on that last jam. 113-112, and Slaughterhouse takes the lead. 8th lead change of the game. Slim Slam Mayhem, number 187, jamming for Slaughterhouse against number 10, Maslanian Devil. Maz out, lead jammer. Naughty Pines holding lead jammer status the last 3 jams. Slim out and ready to score. 4-2 pack advantage, or 4-4, no pack advantage. Maz hits the pack, calls off the jam, 4 points for Naughty Pines. And that is going to be the 9th lead change of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Naughty Pines pulling ahead 116-113.
3, 4, let me see that.
Skating for Naughty Pines is number 15, Ridicule, up against Ricochet, number 1190. Scream Punk barreling back to the back of the pack, forcing the re-entry on Shanae's Ridicule, lead jammer. Kristen Knight headed to the penalty box on an out of play call. Ridicule through the pack and an extra point for her, 5 points. Ridicule through again, 5 more points. Ricochet out and ready to score, but Ridicule on her 3rd scoring pass. Great waterfalling by the Prime Cuts, a little 1-2-3, and you're out for me. Ridicule, though, making it through. She calls off the jam. 14-point jam for Naughty Pines, and the 9th lead change of the game. 130-113, Naughty Pines. Team timeout being called for the Prime Cuts.
Hey, for those of you guys watching at home, this is Miscommunication with a special broadcast-only update on number 1016, Mad Alice. We did go ahead and send her over to the hospital. She's got some sort of a shoulder injury that we're going to have her get looked at, but she is up and walking on her own free will. She'll head over to the hospital and get her I Behave for the EMTs sticker. Thanks so much for sticking with me here on ColoradoSports.TV. Once again, this is the 10th lead change of the game, 130-113. Naughty Pines putting it together with 3.5 minutes left in the game.
And we are back from that timeout. 3.5 minutes left on that clock. That's 3.5 minutes before we all depart to Weiler's for our after party. Slim Slam Mayhem on the inside, lead jammer. She's skating against Eskimo, who is running her down around turns 3 and 4. Eskimo running around the outside looking to steal some points, and she does. 3 points for Naughty Pines. 1 for Slaughterhouse. Don't forget to join us back here on June 27th. The Bonesaw Bruisers are taking on Southside and Butcher Babes versus Foco. Action starts here at 6 p.m. with juniors, adults at 7, June 27th. Shanae, number 1190 on the track for Prime Cuts, and she picks up a track cut. That's number 15, Ridicule, the solo jammer out there in this power jam. Advantage Naughty Pines. Naughty Pines not receiving lead jammer status on a no pass, no penalty. Means that one of those blockers was out of play when Ridicule passed them. Ridicule being knocked to the infield. She has to restart, but Naughty Pine's doing a great job of blocking on the bridge there. She's not forced to restart too far back from the pack. And a track cut forced on Ridicule. It's going to bring Ricky Shanae back in from the box. Great penalty kill by the Prime Cuts. Shanae out and ready to score. Shanae going for a hop, ends up landing in the infield. She'll have to reset behind the pack. Shanae through, picking up 5 points with Power Jam has ended for Slaughterhouse. As Ridicule out and picking up 4 points of her own. We will go the remainder of the jam. Big hit to the infield. That was by number 500, Bipolar Roller. Got another 2 points on the board. Score now 137-119. Naughty Pines on top with 20 seconds remaining in the game. Outlaw calling a timeout. That definitely guarantees we will have one more jam in this game tonight here at the Kill Floor. We want to thank you all for coming out, and thank you to those folks who bought a duck or who dropped some money in our bucket for rebuilding our track. This track is going to get torn down in July and rebuilt, and it will be built faster, stronger, better, just like the $6 Million Man. We do have an online fundraiser going if you're waiting to payday to give us a little money for that track. But thank you once again for those of you who dropped dollars or hundreds into the bucket. We appreciate it here at Slaughterhouse. Once again, our next game will be here June 27th. Starts at 6, adults at 7. And directly after the game, we're going to be at Weiler's over on 23rd Avenue and 27th Street for our after party. We have one last jam in this game. Reach deep, crowd. Reach deeply and make some noise for roller derby at the Kill Floor here tonight. Come on, dig down. Let's be noisy for the last jam. We can do it. Slim Slam Mayhem, number 187, anchoring for the Primes. And that's number 10, Maslanian Devil. Here comes lead jammer, calls off the jam. And that, folks, is the end of the game. 139-121, Naughty Pines walking away with the victory. If you want to go ahead and step out to the line. Go ahead and step out to the line. You can go ahead and congratulate Naughty Pines. We'll wait until everybody is at the line. Once again, folks, we will be here June 27th, June 13th. Join us at our garage sale over at 2541 17th Avenue. Follow the Slaughterhouse Derby Girls on Facebook. 139-121. Let's bring out Naughty Pines and congratulate them on their victory. And that win granted to Naughty Pines officially by the officials.
Once again, thank you so much for joining us here at the Kill Floor on ColoradoSports.TV. Naughty Pines running away with the win, 139-121. And we are going to go ahead and bring out the Slaughterhouse Derby girls. Ooh, look, the sweaty tunnel. Hooray, sweaty tunnel.
Once again, folks, thank you for having me here in the Kill Floor tonight. My name is Ms. Communication. I will see you at the after party at Weiler's directly following the game. And then you'll see me haggling at that garage sale on June 13th. I'm going to buy all of the cheap things then. June 13th, next weekend, 2541 17th Avenue. And then we'll be back here again on June 27th. Remember, once again, I'm Ms. Communication. I am always fair and slightly unbalanced. Y'all have a great evening.